Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel Software Testing. As part of Python tutorial, today I'll talk about Python function. Then there is a first question, what is Python function? A function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. You can pass data known as parameter into a function. A function can return data as a result. So function example, something like that. Definition is the def keyword, my function, then parenthesis clone, thereafter block of code. Whatever you will write that code, it is under my function. Definitely you will follow the intention. Thereafter you need to call that function, my function, within parentheses, then whatever the code block within the function that will execute within call it for calling my function. So let's do the real life example with editor. For Python code writing, I will use PyCharm editor. You can use any editor, whatever you like. Those who are new in PyCharm editor, how to install PyCharm and how to install Python as well as create a project in PyCharm. I have a separate video for that in my channel. You can watch from there. So once you are in here, right click in the Python project, then click new, then click Python file. Thereafter you need to enter your Python file name. Let's say my file name is py function. Then hit enter from keyboard. It is my Python file. We need to write our function over here. As I mentioned, the keyword is def, which represents the definition. Then you need to type your function name. Let's say my function name is add number. Thereafter parenthesis, thereafter colon, then hit enter. Here you need to write your code. Let's say we are writing a code declaring a variable a equal to 20. Then we need to declare another variable b equal to 30. Then we need to declare another variable result equal to a plus b. Then we can print that variable like result. Let's say print. Let's say adding result is colon. Then you need to semicolon. Then your variable you need to enter over here result. So this is our complete result. So this is our complete function. If we call this function name add number, then it will execute, otherwise not. Let's say after writing this code without calling, let's say run this code. So if you run this, it will throw an error. So let's say run it, right click, run py function. You will see there is nothing is returning Python function. That means you need to call that Python function. How you will call? Add number. Simply write the name. Then you can run it. You will see the result. The variable a and b adding result, whatever it is, it will show in the console. So right click, run py function. You see adding result is 50. So it is one way. Another way, let's say you will not declare any value for a and b. Thereafter, you need to pass the parameter with the function name. That's function call function with parameter. So whatever it is hard coded, a value is 20, b value is 30. It happens you don't know even the parameter value. Then that time when you will run your code, you will pass your parameter, pass your data. So that time you need to create a function like this. Let's say def sub number, that means subtracting number, then clone, then. So let's say we'll declare result equal to c minus d. So we'll pass that parameter over here. Let's c comma d. Now we need to print that. Print subtract result is colon space then semicolon then result. So in this time, if you run this function, call this function sub number. That means this parameter, if you don't pass the value over here, it will throw an error. It will not execute. So right click, run as Python function. You see two required positional parameter C and D. That means if you pass the parameter with the function name, then you need to pass the value at the time of calling. So let's say my value is 35, 20. So now if we run this one, you will see the function is working properly. So subtract result is 15. In this way, you can create your function and you can call your function. The purpose for the creating a function, code reusability. You can use that code as long as you want. So let's say if you call this function multiple time, it will execute multiple time. So that means in your program, if some code needs to be run multiple time, reusability, you can create your function in that way. So right click, run Python function. You see it executed multiple times. So for the next function, if you copy this, so this time you pass the parameter like 35 and 20. Let's say it has 135 and let's say 95. So it is different number you are subtracting. So only one function creation, it will work multiple way. Right click, run Python function. It is subtracting. Subtract result is 40. That means how whatever times it is needed, you can call that function. That's all about Python function creation and how to call this function for execution purpose. When you write your program, Python program, anything, if it is needed function, you can create a function in this way, function and function without parameter. I believe those who are new in Python as well as Python function, this video will be very helpful for themselves. If you think this is helpful, please like my video, subscribe my channel and share it to others. If you have any question, please make a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video.